Hey, what's up, guys? Good morning, Sunday morning. And I haven't done a devotional or a sharing the gospel on this channel in a while, actually, because I've just been doing other videos and other things have caught my interest. But I am going to share with you something that I found today in the Bible, and I have plenty of videos spreading the gospel. Um, you know, so I love the gospel. I love Jesus Christ, and so let's get into it. So this is from Pentecost chapter 2, the day of Pentecost, when the church was formed. And it says, when the day of Pentecost had arrived, they were all together in one place. Suddenly a sound like that of a violent rushing wind came from heaven, and it filled the whole house where they were staying. They they saw tongues like flames of fire that separated and rested on each one of them. Then they were all filled with the Holy Spirit. So this is right before, for the people that may watch this and don't know, this is right after Jesus ascended into heaven after his resurrection. And basically, this is the disciples. This is Jesus told them that the Holy Spirit would come to testify to them, and this is what's happening in the church right now. So they're in the room upstairs, and like a not like a building that we have, but like a clay building, or however they used to build the houses back then, 2,000 years ago. And it's like 120 of them that fit into this room, and the Holy Spirit just comes upon them. It says, began to speak in different tongues as the Spirit enabled them. Now there were Jews staying in Jerusalem, devout people for every nation under heaven. When this sound occurred, a crowd together and was confused, because each one of them heard them speaking in his own language. They were astounded and amazed, and saying, "Learn, are all these who are speaking are look at all those who are speaking Galileans? How is that each of us can bear their own native language? Parthenius, Medius, Almates, those who live in Mesopotamia, Judea, and Cappadocia, Pontus, and Asia, Phrygia, Pamagia, Egypt, the parts of Libya near Cyrene, visitors from Rome, both Jews and converts, Cretan and Arabs. We hear them declaring the magnificent acts of God in their own tongues. They were all astounded and perplexed, saying to one another, 'What does this mean?' But some sneered, said, 'They're drunk on new wine.'" So the disciples had the ability to, with the Holy Spirit, decipher other languages at the time, and some of those languages are spoken today, like Arabic, or the Asian language. And so, but some of the people that were around there thought that they were drunk, and so that's why they said, "Or do they have new wine?" And Peter stands up and says, "No, this is not. We don't have new wine or anything like that." He says, Peter stood up with the 11 raised his voice, proclaimed, "Fellow Jews and all you residents of Jerusalem, let me explain this, and you pay attention to my words. For these people are not drunk as you suppose, since only wine in the morning. On the contrary, this is what's spoken through the prophet Joel. It will be in the last days, says God, I will pour out my spirit on all people, and their sons and your daughter will prophesy. Your young men will see visions, and your old men will dream dreams. And I will even pour out my spirit, my servants in those days, both men and women, they will prophesy. I will display wonders in the heavens above and signs on the earth below. Blood and fire and a cloud of smoke. The sun will be turned to darkness and the moon to blood before the great and glorious day of the Lord comes. That everyone who calls on the name of the Lord shall be saved." So that's the part that I really wanted to read. I'm going to read that again, and we're going to break that down. It says, "And it will be in the last days, says God, that I really pour out my spirit on all people, and that your sons and daughter will prophesy." If you're having visions, if you're having things that you're testifying about, like I see a lot of people on TikTok testifying about the gospel, and you feel this of God, share it. The Holy Spirit will contrite you to share that with other people, right? So, and it says, "Your young men will see visions, and your old men will dream dreams. And I'll even pour out my spirit on my servants in those days, both men and women." So not just men can have visions, women can have visions, right? So visions, prophesying about different things, all that stuff. And then it says, "I would display wonders in the heavens above, on the signs of the earth below, blood and fire and a cloud of smoke. The sun will be turned to darkness, and the moon to blood before the great and glorious day of the Lord. Then everyone who calls on the name of the Lord will be saved." So we've had some blood moons, so these are just the times that the Lord has specified that he will come back. right? So I just wanted to share this story, share this message with you, that turn your life to Jesus, and understand that he is the way, the truth, and the life. And so the Lord is always watching. The Lord is always contriting us to be better than what we were. Right. So, all right, guys, that's all that I have for this message. And you guys take care. Have a great day. Happy Sabbath. Happy Sunday. Take care. Done.